Hi guys.
Welcome to Thrive.
Let's figure out who's here. We got a question for you, and we want to know where your favorite restaurant is. Where are you guys missing the most? Hi, Christy. Hi, Guy.
And what's your favorite restaurant?
It depends on the day, but I really like Culver's.
You do really like Culver's.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'm with Alyssa. El Patron for sure. The queso.
Oh, Jen likes Blado's. Yeah, that's kind of a restaurant. I guess we'll go with that. She asked if it's a restaurant. Kind of.
Guy says
Guy,
Ichi Tokyo.
Ichi Tokyo. What is that?
It's like the sushi all you can eat, I think.
Gotcha.
I can't really
got
eat
sushi.
sushi.
Kaylee Slinkman, what's up? She says Blado's hands down.
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa says
Give me all the free chips and salsa.
Morgan likes noodles.
That is good.
Yeah, it is
I like
good.
their penne rosa. Have you had that?
No.
It's so good.
I'll try it.
Christy likes haha.
Delilah, hi! You like Olive Garden. I do too. I like the
Yeah.
breadsticks, except I always feel like
It's good portion sizes, but you can't really eat before, like, the whole day before you go, or else.
good
Stop.
portion size is when I eat 16 breadsticks.
Okay, sorry. I didn't mean healthy portion sizes. I meant large.
Yes.
Okay. Let's see.
All right.
Chick-fil-A, that is actually
That is good.
so
Yeah.
good.
If you're in Rochester,
they need to get one here.
Chipotle and Chick-fil-A for sure. Alrighty, Qdoba. Is that in Winona now?
Quadoba.
Yeah, we got Qdoba now. And DJ likes Culver's.
But I also miss Perkins apple pie.
Yeah, I'm not really a pie person, but
I'm sure it's great.
yeah.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yes, Buffalo Wild Wings. That's where
Yes,
it's at.
quick plug. Well, I don't know if they have this anymore, but usually on Thursdays they have half-price boneless wings. So if you went with a friend, then we could like each buy something, and it would be cheaper. I didn't explain that
Yeah.
well.
No, that's cool. I can't wait to try that.
You go with a friend, otherwise
Yeah.
not.
You could buy like a large and split it, and it would be like $10 for each of us. So
Yeah.
Ethan, you should check that out.
Speaking of Culver's, yeah, we're gonna do a giveaway. So if you guys go ahead and put / raffle, you'll be entered in. I see my sister's on. Mac on. All right, Katie. Yeah, if you guys do / raffle, you'll be entered into our drawing, and we're gonna give away some Culver's gift cards.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be pretty fun.
Get a Scoopy meal.
Yeah,
So good.
so good. All right, we want to go over the schedule this week with you guys and let you know what's coming up, what you can look forward to.
Yep, one of our first things is James is doing tomorrow, Thursday, a noon lunch devo. And so he'll go live on Instagram at around 12 p.m. And it's usually about 10 minutes long, and he just goes through some verses and talks about it. It's really a great way to connect. And the next thing,
On Thursday night, we'll play games again. James will be live on Twitch. He'll put the thing up here, I think. Will you put the thing up?
Sorry, hang on. Just noticed this light is not.
We're fixing the lighting.
It's very dark.
just point up to the
There we go, yes. Twitch.thrivepv.live. Go check that out. I don't know what, I think they play like Jackbox games on Thursday. Marble Run, I won that one time. It's pretty fun. I don't know what other
The game
games.
We're gonna play today.
Words on Stream.
Yeah, fun.
Yeah, it's a good
Picture
time.
on stream, whole bunch of other games.
Whole bunch of stuff.
And you guys can just come and hang out. You don't have to play. You can just hang out with us if you want.
Yeah, that's what I did because I was too lazy to make an account, and it was still fun.
Sweet. And then on Friday, this Friday, there's a family game night, which is at 7 p.m. And we're going to be posting more information about that on Instagram. But basically, you can get together with your family or siblings, well, that's part of your family, or friends or whatever. And there will be different trivia from different ages, I guess. I don't know. I did a test run, and some of them were too, old questions for me. But if you have, your parents with you, they can help you with those. And there's some really awesome prizes.
What are we winning?
I don't know if I can say.
You can say.
Okay, well,
I don't see why not.
there's just some cool gift baskets with really cool things in them. And you guys, seriously, they're super cool. I wish that I could. I'm not allowed to play, but
Wait, are they cool though?
Yeah, does anybody know if it's a cool gift or...
They're really cool.
All right, cool. And then the final announcement we have for you guys is this is most important for seniors, but next week we're going to have senior night on here. Yeah, we'll be doing a lot of fun stuff to honor you guys. So make sure you're on here if you know any seniors that are a part of Thrive. Make sure they're on because, yeah, we'd really like to recognize you guys. We have a lot of fun stuff planned.
A lot of surprises for you guys. Just excited.
Yeah. All right. I think that the raffle's done. Is it, James?
It can be.
All right. Yeah, it's done. I said it's done.
Next Wednesday will be very different, if you were wondering. What you said. Sorry.
Sorry.
All right.
Ask questions.
Let's see who won this raffle.
I picked it. It's just not showing up.
Oh, I'll give
It's
you a
drum
drum
It is?
I just said it.
Oh,
Who is
Morgan!
Morgan, she wins!
I know, she's probably got
I
like
think
40
she wins
bucks
a lot.
from.
That's good.
giveaways.
That's good. She
Good
can
job,
treat her
Morgan.
family.
Yeah, very
That'll be
nice. All right, we're gonna play Words on Stream tonight. Explain it.
Yeah, James is gonna put the game up on the screen, and basically all you'll do is see a bunch of letters, and your job is to make words of the letters. It's pretty easy. It's really fun. There will be a leaderboard, so if you care about winning, go fast. I care a lot about winning.
We're not playing.
I'm playing.
Oh, I guess we can play.
This is the correct one.
I plan on winning.
All right,
Here we go.
let's show everyone how smart we are.
All right, it looks like you got a lot of four-letter words. Guy cares so much about winning.
Ram.
Rare. More.
Nice. Jen, DJ, Bowden, Kaylee, Guy.
Armor. Somebody hit armor. Oh, somebody already did. DJ. Nice. Ream.
Roamer. Is that a word? Like I'm a roamer of the desert.
Yeah, we need somebody to put that in.
Roamer. Very nice, Guy.
Yes, Guy! He's in our audience. He appreciates the shout-outs. You guys are doing well.
Yeah, this
It looks
is
like we
good.
already hit the goal, so I think that means we're on to level 2 automatically. Good work.
Let's dab it out.
Yeah. Not really much of a dabber myself. But,
Okay, whatever. It's fine.
Yeah, no, that's cool. I like
There's
it that you are.
an E or A word in there, I think.
James says there's an E or an A word in there. I don't really know what that means.
Or
but-
it could be another M word.
Starting with that.
It could be.
Oh, it starts with an E or an A.
I don't think it's gonna be another M.
Oh, aroma. Nice job, Katie Scruggs. That was your sister.
Kit Kat, let's go! Yeah, that's my sister.
Rearm. I don't know what that is. What is that?
Where?
Ham. Rearm.
Ham. Yeah, I don't know either.
This game is educational.
You don't know what rear is? Like,
Rearm.
Rearm.
Oh.
Top right corner.
R-E-A-R-M.
Oh, you said you knew what rear was.
Well, I got that one down. Roamer. Good one, Guy.
Weird thing to say.
I think we have like 5 left.
This is awesome. We are so smart.
No, 6.
Oh,
Nice
Aero!
job,
Nice, DJ.
DJ.
Way to go. Sports. Well,
I loved Aeropostale.
Good try, Guy.
It's a little too poor to afford it, but I liked it. That's what all the rich
Oh,
kids wear.
Aeropostale?
Yeah.
You were so cool if you had arrow plastered around your
Yeah, for
sweatshirt. That was not that.
I don't either.
Yep. Rome.
Oh, nice job. We skipped level 2.
Oh, good.
Here we go. Level 3.
First place,
First
Guy
place is
Easton.
Guy.
Tied though with Kaylee, DJ, and Ham. I wonder why
nice.
Guy was first.
Yes, Jen would like you to know she's on the board.
And shout out to Jen for being. It didn't show anymore. 6.
All right.
Tulap. Tulap.
Capital. Come on,
Oh,
somebody.
Jen
hit
with
me.
the first word up there.
Whoa,
Come
packed.
on, let's go. Packed.
Clap.
Clap.
Nice job, Jacob. Guy.
Cult.
Colt.
Cult.
Why did Guy know cult?
No, Guy, we.
Jen, there's no 3-letter words in there, buddy. Okay.
Kaul.
I just was trying to help you, friend.
A or C word?
A or C word?
Tact. Alyssa found tact.
I just want to
I
sound
like the
really
character
smart.
on the TV show that just repeats what the computer says.
Oh, that was probably super loud, and I'm so sorry.
Who did it?
And
Jacob
all of our headphone
Larson.
users are now deaf.
Yes, that was a big one.
That was really, you must be
Nice.
super smart. Congratulations.
Actual. Good one. Hey, level complete. What level did we get to last time that we played this? Does anybody remember?
We
Probably
didn't
like-
get to the question marks one, I don't think.
Okay.
So,
I think we
That
got to
answered
like
your
level
question.
7 or something, I want to say.
let's be
We're doing pretty well. Tot. Tat?
Pal.
I
I don't want to say anything bad. I'm just gonna tell. Palette.
Palette. Palette has to be on there.
Towel.
Put.
Cutlery.
I thought that said put, but it says put. Jacob Larson,
I wanna
you're
know-
killing it.
I wish that it told you what the words we missed were.
Yeah.
Because I want to know what that big word
totally.
is in between actual and catapult.
Yeah.
Is that how you say it? Catapult?
Yeah, no, I think that's
Just
right.
got made fun of for.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Our audience is a little wild tonight. We skipped 2 levels. Here we go. All right, let's see who's in the lead. Jacob Larson.
Way to go.
Yeah, he had a great round.
had
Guys in
4.
second.
Also, I think his first round. Plenty.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Those
Jacob. All right, I see you.
Very nice.
You want to read the leaderboard at all?
We did.
Yeah, we're good.
Good.
Oh, Jen probably wants recognition.
Jen
She got a 1.
Jen got one word that round. Go, Jen.
So there's a total
All right.
leaderboard and a round leaderboard.
Win.
Twig.
Win.
Come on,
Win.
somebody hit me with a twig and a hint.
Oh, you're so
No,
smart.
Thank you, Tori Lemire, and thank you, Alyssa. Appreciate you guys.
Nice.
Nice.
What about white? Nope, there's no E. Okay. Oh, wit? Nope.
Yeah, someone got that.
Wit.
Wit.
Guy got that.
Guy.
Nice job, guy. With.
I'm gonna have to block Guy saying he's getting too many.
Guy just wants to show us how smart he is.
Wig, huh, Jen? W-H-I-G.
Night. Night? Oh, I'm so behind.
Finn.
Like that was yeah, okay.
Wait, you mean the one we got first?
Nice boating.
Whitening, like whitening your teeth.
Yes.
That's white.
Whitening,
Okay, sorry,
like
what does whitening
whitening.
mean? Okay.
I guess it's getting white.
Thing! Oh, Christy got thing. Good job, Christy.
Could be witting.
Whitting.
I would assume that would be
Gino.
two Ps, though.
Gino.
That's a good
Wing.
guess.
Ignite. Nice, Ellie. Way to go.
Is that Ellie Doll?
Well, she said it
Where is she?
in the chat.
Ah.
Oh.
Oh, Ellie Doll. Come
Sorry.
on, girl.
Oh, you know what, Ellie? That
Come on,
E got
Ellie.
you just like it got me.
Last time she was like on fire playing this, wasn't she? Ellie Doll, I feel
I
like.
don't know.
I think so.
You guys should make the next level.
Oh, we
Nice.
made the next
I
level.
think you'll probably have another skip.
Please,
I like it.
please dab it out with me.
No. I will not dab with you, dude. Ever.
Oh, please dab it out with me.
Whatever. I just joined. Sorry. Oh,
Oh.
Ellie, you know what?
Come on, girl.
It's time to
Step it up. All right. Level
Twin.
6. Here we go.
11
Did
out
we
of
skip?
15.
Oh, we skipped 2 levels. 7?
On top, is Guy. He took the lead. And then
Guy, step.
under Guy in total is Jacob, DJ, Ham, and this level was Guy, Tori, which is probably Tirza.
It's Tori.
Oh,
Yeah, it's Tori.
Tori. Okay.
then Alyssa, Bowden, Kaylee. Very
Swoop,
nice.
there
very
it
nice.
is. I like it, Guy. All right, I'm trusting Jen that it's Tori.
Jen in the comments. Tori, trust me. Tori.
All right, let's play. There's a
Gale.
fake letter in here, though. You guys, be
Oh.
careful. Don't let it trip you up.
Guys, gale, like a gale of wind. Because
I bet X is the bad
It
letter.
could also be L. We've
James,
used-
No
we've used
glue.
L. We've used L.
It's
Why
X,
is
you guys,
nobody
it's
typing
X.
Gale? Oh, Jacob Larson, thank you.
Second G.
It's X.
Yeah, I think it is the X, actually.
Blue.
Yep, we ruled it out.
Very nice, everybody.
I like that lug word.
Okay, we hit our
Luge.
goal, so that's good.
What is that word? Luge.
You know, like the.
I know for sure.
Luge,
No,
luge, luge,
don't worry.
luge, luge.
Don't worry, I know.
Okay.
Gluge. Glig. These are fun letters. Gauge. I'm done with school for right now. Summer.
Come on, we're gonna get 3 more. Finish it.
Gaggle. Totally, you guys.
Where's the
Gaggle? No, it's gonna be over that way. Gaggle. Someone say it. Good try, Alyssa, but yep. Jen, there you go.
Oh!
Yes, it was a word.
Word.
What?
How'd you know that was a word?
I don't know. I'm just really on top of it. Gloggle.
Goggle.
Oh. No, never mind.
Glaggle? Nope. That would
I was thinking
include 2
algae, but-
O's.
I think that the word is
Guggle? Ooh, maybe guggle?
language. No,
What?
no N.
What's the 4-letter we're missing?
Guggle. See, aren't these fun to say?
Yeah.
Say it, Guggle.
Goggle. Yeah, no, that's a good word. I'm gonna be saying that in my bathroom tonight for sure. I like that one. Okay, yeah. I'm not.
Guggle.
I won't say that today. Oh, luggage! Nice guy!
Oh, God!
Oh, we were 1 away.
We're 1 away
It's
from the
okay, you
fifth
guys.
level.
We don't have to be
Hey, well, we still got
perfect.
3 stars.
We skipped 3 levels and we got 3 stars.
And Guy is on top across the leaderboard.
Yeah, Guy's killing it.
He's just,
I'm proud of him.
he's the oldest one, you guys, right? I think
I'm
so.
like
It makes
sweaty
sense.
right now. Kind of. Are you okay? This is stressing me
I just
out.
want to read the leaderboard.
Guggle. Okay. On first place is Guy, and then Jacob Larson, Kaylee, Jen, Gelly in 4th place, and then this round was Guy, Jen, Ryan, Kaylee, Jacob, and Ethan. Very nice. Jen.
All right, this one's very easy. I see fact, racked.
Don't forget there's fake letter.
Oh yeah,
Fair.
fair. Yep. Thank you, fact.
Oh, fair.
Fair.
Good job, Liz.
Man, our audience is just
There's
they're
something
listening
B.
to
Let's
us.
see. I think
Tariff,
it's
nice.
the
Oh.
B. The B is fake.
Oh, the B. You fake. No.
Yeah.
Traffic. Dude, Alyssa has been studying.
The B is fake, you guys. We think that the B is fake.
Do you have to type in B is fake before it X's?
No, I was just letting them know. It doesn't X until we pass the
Fake
round.
B.
Oh, okay.
When we get 4 more, it'll X out.
Fabric.
That has a B.
Fear, race, fabric.
Not
Everyone
fabric.
fell for that though.
Guys.
Did somebody do cafe? Oh, there's no E. Bummer.
No, we're not
Mom,
gonna.
we need 3 more.
We need 3 more, you guys. Come on, you have to go. Tear. T-A-I-R.
Tariff.
Tear.
Oh, we already got the tariff. Never mind. Sorry.
Oh, I just
Sorry,
wish I
Ellie.
could pause the time.
T-A-R-E.
There's no E.
Oh, I was spelling guys what he just spelled.
Oh.
Tear.
Guys, the B I think is fiction.
Barf.
Cart.
Frat.
Cart.
Frat.
I'm gonna do cart.
Somebody do.
Cart and fart. You guys, we can get past the level. Just
Fart,
type it in. Type it in. Cart and fart.
Oh, it's so close.
Come on! Go! Fart! Yes! Yes! Jacob Larson!
Why is nobody typing in fart?
I think they're like scared to type it. It's probably getting blocked in the
It's
chat.
getting blocked because it's inappropriate.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's not.
It's a potty word.
It's not being blocked. I don't know why it didn't go through.
Whatever, we passed. That's all that has
Wow.
mattered. Okay, you read it.
Inappropriate. All right, guys, still in the lead with 10. Then we got Jacob Larson. Then we got Alyssa. Alyssa led this round. All right. You
And
ready?
then, yes, go Alyssa. Jen, DJ. Let's hashtag continue.
All right, let's go.
No, exclamation.
Exclamation point, continue.
Oh, come on. This is an easy
There
one.
is a fake letter. Sing.
Sing. S-I-N-G.
Sing, snag, main, sing.
Maid. Nope.
That's mansion.
Smag.
Gain, main.
Main. Mare. Megs. Mix.
Maybe misc, like miscellaneous, but I do know that that is a shortened version of a word, so I'm not sure if it will work.
I would think it would.
Magna.
Is it the S that's fake?
Yeah, I think that S is fake. I
Or
think
it could be
James.
one of the double letters.
Yeah, James, I think you're right, honestly.
Hey, yep, Ellie, Magna. Ellie is such a good listener.
She is a great listener. Yep.
Shout out to Ellie.
Fake S. All right, we need a lot. 7, I think that is.
It's either the S, the A, or the I. No, it's the
It's the
it's
S.
the I or the S.
It's the S.
It can also be the I.
It's no.
The I has
because
been in-
There are 2 I's.
I see 2 I's being used.
It could be the I or the S.
Cinema.
Micah. Nice.
Somebody try cinema, and we'll really
Magnesium?
know.
Never mind.
Minnie.
Thank
oh,
you, Jen
we need
Gelly.
5, you guys. We can totally do it. Minnie Kane.
Thank you for everyone who's listening to
I
us.
feel like it might be the S because have you guys tried saying like minis?
I'm pretty sure you've been trying it. Yeah.
So then it's probably the S.
Jen is saying the S is dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So at least we got.
Okay,
Yes,
you
it's
guys,
fine.
you really gotta go though, because we
Need
still need
5.
5.
I think we might be done.
Game, gay.
Unless we get a bunch of in.
Come on, here we go. Kama, I like that, Anissa. Good try. Erica, what's the matter? Hello.
Okay, you guys. I don't think we made it, but it's okay because it's just a game. It's just a game, you know. Alyssa is in the audience crying right now, but Alyssa, it is just a game. All right.
That was fun.
That was fun.
All right, cool. Well, guy won. We knew that was gonna happen most likely. Alyssa came in 2nd. Jacob Larson was in 3rd. In 4th, we have Kaylee Slinkman and then DJ Johnson.
Last place looks like Jen Gelly.
Yes.
Yep. All right.
Oh, Jen got 4th. I don't really know what's going on. I'm so sorry, you guys. All right, now we are going to move to the message. James preached this week, and we have it recorded for you. So tune in, comment when it asks you to, please. And we look forward to seeing you back here in a little bit.
Hi students, it's James, and I'm glad to see you guys, well, sort of see you guys again. I sure miss you guys. I look forward to hopefully this summer when maybe we can do some stuff together if things change. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that coronavirus and all the effects of it isn't getting you too down, and I hope you're physically doing well, that you're healthy and that things are well in your world. So today we're going to continue through the book of James, and I think that it's important to remember what we were talking about last week, because last week James was talking about this idea of favoritism, but he wasn't really talking about favoritism by itself. He was talking about this idea of how we treat people, right? How we love people. And his basic point was, don't treat some people with a lot of love and other people with very little love. Treat everybody with love. That was sort of the bottom line, right? And it's relevant that he was talking about that. And he actually talks a little bit later in the passage about how true religion, or actually it's just before that, true religion is taking care of widows and orphans. And again, it's this concept of love, okay? It's really important to remember what James had in mind when he starts this next passage, because it's going to help us to understand what he's talking about. Now, this next piece that we're going through is one of those things that a lot of people, when they read it, kind of get all freaked out by. Okay, it's one of those things that, like, you know, a lot of times people are like, oh no, I don't know, is it true about me? Oh no, am I doing things right? And it kind of gets them worked up and freaked out. Now, I'm not going to say that we should never get worked up or freaked out when it comes to our faith, right? Paul said that we should work out our salvation with fear and trembling, right? And he wasn't being facetious there. He was saying it's really important to know if you are saved or not, right? It's eternity. It's everything on the line, right? So it is important to ask those questions. But before you get freaked out by this passage, let's look all the way through it and then see if there's something you need to be concerned about there or not. Because a lot of times we misread this passage. So enough about that. Today, the passage we're talking about is a very familiar one. It is faith without works is dead. And so here's how James is going to sort of start that passage. He says this: what good is it, dear brothers and sisters? By the way, I'm in James chapter 2, verse 14. If you have your Bible, please grab it out. I would love to have you read along with me. James chapter 2, verse 14. What good is it, dear brothers and sisters, if you can say you have faith, but don't show it by your actions? Can that kind of faith save anyone? Okay, so let's just pause there, because that's enough. That's quite a chunk. What good is it to say you have faith, but you don't show it by your actions. Okay, now I like the way the NLT translates this because it becomes a little clearer what James is getting at. And it's real easy to sort of get the cart before the horse in this concept. Now, I'm going to keep reading and then we'll kind of go over the whole concept because James is really going to keep explaining the same concept over and over again. He says, suppose you see a brother or sister who has no food or clothing, and you say, goodbye and have a good day, stay warm and eat well. But then you don't give that person any food or clothing. What good does that do? Now, some may argue, so you see, faith by itself isn't enough unless it produces good deeds. It's dead and useless. Now, I think we could probably stop there and think about this for a second. So what James is saying here is very, very clear and a little uncomfortable. He is saying, if your faith does not produce deeds or works or whatever word you want to use there, if it doesn't produce something, it's dead. Okay, now let's talk briefly about what he might mean by works. Okay, now I would argue that what he's talking about here is both specific and general. Okay, I think he's first referencing the thing he just said. Right? The thing he was just talking about, loving people, right? He's saying, look, if you just love the people that you like and you don't love anybody else, where's the evidence of your faith? Where's the clue that you're someone who follows Jesus? Where is it showing that the Holy Spirit is doing something inside of you to change who you are, right? Don't you just look like someone who doesn't have faith? That's what he's kind of getting at. And I think that he's being very specific, but I think this is also very general, right? I'd say faith produces all kinds of works, right? It produces Holy Spirit works, right? The things that are the fruit of the Spirit, if we go to Paul, right? So Paul calls the fruit of the Spirit love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, self-control, okay? Just some words he uses. Now, I imagine that's not an exhaustive list. I imagine there's more there, but the fruit of the Spirit, when the Spirit's doing something inside of us, those kinds of things come out of us, right? And so I would say James would probably agree. He would say the evidence of your faith should be some of those things coming out. Okay? Another way to look at this is to say the evidence of my faith should be that I'm different from who I was before I knew Jesus. Things should change. I don't think it's really possible to have a relationship with Jesus, a real one, to really encounter him and not to change it all, right? Because James would say that that's useless, right? If your faith doesn't change anything about you, is there really anything going on there? Or is it just kind of empty? Now, let's continue this a little more, and then we'll kind of come back to this concept. So James kind of starts to explain this by saying, first he says, now some may argue, some people have faith, others have good deeds. But I say, how can you show me your faith if you don't have good deeds? I will show you my faith by my good deeds. And then he says, you say you have faith, for you believe there is one God. Good for you. Even the demons believe in this, and they tremble in terror. How foolish. Can't you see that faith without good deeds is useless? And then he gives a couple of examples. So what James is basically saying here is he's saying, okay, think about this. The demons, they know God's real. They believe in God. There's no confusion here. We have to say, oh, I believe in Jesus, so I'm saved, right? Well, it depends on what you mean by believe, right? Because demons believe in Jesus, right? You see it all the time in the Bible. Jesus would walk up and they'd be like, no, it's Jesus, right? And they react to him. They know who he is. They believe in him. It's not like they just think he doesn't exist, right? So that's not enough, right? Something should be happening between my faith and something going on inside of me that produces something, right? If my faith only goes so far as for me to be able to say I believe in Jesus, it's not much of a faith. It's kind of similar to the kind of faith demons have, right? Not to accuse you of being a demon, right? But there's kind of a relation there, right? The demons even know that Jesus is real. That's not enough. Right? There's a second step here that he's trying to touch into. Now, we want to balance this out with what Paul says about this. See, Paul says that it's not by works that I'm saved, right? He's very clear about that. He says it's not works that save me. It's faith. Okay? And now you might look at those two things and say, wait, aren't they saying the opposite of each other? So let me give you the best analogy that I've been able to think of. And I don't know how good of an analogy this is, but hopefully it will help you understand a little bit. Imagine a pot of water on a stove, okay? And let's say it's one of those gas burning stoves where you turn it on and flames come up, okay? So you turn on the heat and the flames come on, right? And then the water starts to boil. Now the question would be, did the flames make the water boil, or did the water boiling make the flames hot? Okay, now obviously anybody could answer, no, the flames made the water boil, okay? Same thing is true here, okay? Our faith makes our works boil, right? Our faith is producing something, but that something is not making our faith, right? It doesn't go back the other way. The things that we do, the good works we do, that is evidence of something going on inside of us, right? Just like water boiling is evidence of heat coming from flames. So really our faith acts like, or our works act like evidence that something real has happened inside of us. So when you look at this passage, you want to look at it not from the perspective of, oh no, I'm not doing enough good works, then, I need to do more good works to be saved. Instead, you want to look at it from the perspective of, is there evidence, are my good works showing evidence that something has changed inside of me? Is the Holy Spirit showing up in me? Are people able to notice a difference in me from the way I was versus the way I am now? Do I think a little differently, act a little differently? Do I feel drawn towards things that I wouldn't have felt drawn to before, like being kind to difficult people? See, those are evidences of the faith inside of me that is actually meaningful. And so if you look at your life and you say, I don't see any evidence, I don't see any good works, what James is trying to tell you is that's a concern. If your faith doesn't produce any good works, something's wrong with your faith. Something needs to be fixed there, right? There's a problem. Not that you need to start working hard to produce good works. That's not what James is saying. What he's saying is it's a clue that something is wrong with your faith. And your faith needs work, not your works need work. Does that make sense? So the question I'm going to give you guys, and this is a little bit of a vulnerable one, and I realize that, but I want to challenge you guys into this. What works, or let me say first, do you see changes in you, old versus new, before Jesus versus after Jesus? Do you see changes in you? What sorts of things are different about you? Okay? And then would you be willing to share some of them? Okay, so it could be just yes or no if you just want to answer yes or no. No, I don't see any changes in myself, and maybe that's something I need to think about. Or yes, I see some very substantial changes and I would love to maybe share some of them. Or maybe you just want to say yes. For example, in my life, one of my changes that I could point to is that I used to be very angry. When I was younger, I had a lot of anger inside of me for some reason. And I'm not really sure why. And one of the many, many things that Jesus changed is my anger. Do I never get angry? No. Am I perfect? No, of course not. But I'm definitely different, right? And there are a lot of things that I could point to that I could say, before Jesus, I was like this. After Jesus, I just think differently about that. Or I just want to do things differently. I may not be doing them perfectly, but there's a draw in me towards something better. Right? So again, the question is there any evidence? Is there any change? Do you see any clues in you that there's a change between old you and new you? Yes or no? And if so, what is it? All right, well, we're just going to wrap it up with this concept, and then we're actually going to let sort of the live hosts be able to talk with you guys about this a little bit more. But I just want to remind you guys of something really important when we talk about things like this. See, when we talk about working out your salvation with fear and trembling, when we talk about, is there evidence of your faith? Is there evidence that something's going on inside of you? First, it is very important to take that seriously, right? It is important. We want to know where we stand with God as far as eternity goes, right? We want to know that we have a relationship with Jesus. And so if that's something you feel unsure about, you should pray about that. You should spend some time with Jesus and work out what might be going on. Is it just that you're maybe expecting too much, or that you're, maybe just going through a rough patch or whatever else? Or is there really a concern there? Is there really a concern that you don't have a relationship with Jesus? My interest in this is not to make you constantly doubt if you know Jesus, but rather just for you to work out your salvation with fear and trembling, to make sure that you have a relationship with Jesus, because it matters. But the second thing that I want to mention is that it is super important to remember who is the author and perfecter of your faith. It's not you. And I know this is weird, and I don't honestly know how this works out. If I'm being perfectly genuine with you guys, I don't know how it is that I have a responsibility to interact with Jesus on this, and to commit my life to him, and to receive him as my Lord, and to place him in that position, and yet I'm not the author and perfecter of my faith. He is. I don't know how that works. All I know is that it helps me to know that it's not really my responsibility, right? There's a piece of it that is, but he's really the one that is going to make it happen within me. My job is to be willing. My job is to say yes, to be all in, right? To let him have his way, right? That's my part of it. And I think it's also very encouraging to know that he who begins a good work in you will bring it to completion in Christ Jesus. That's a very important Bible verse that I like to tell myself a lot, because we're not perfect. And this is not a test of, are you perfect or not? Okay? It's not a test of, do you sin at all or not, right? Christians still sin. In fact, 1 John says, if you pretend that you don't sin, you're a liar. The truth's not within you, right? Christians still sin. But we do take a different perspective to our sin, and a different perspective to life as a whole. And so this isn't a test of how perfect you are, or how much redemption has happened within you, how much conformity to the image of Christ has happened, right? This is just a test of, is there anything there? Is there any realness to your relationship with Jesus? And if there is, this is a really cool opportunity to celebrate that. See, we don't spend enough time, I think, celebrating what Jesus has done inside of us. It's pretty cool that we're given new life in Jesus. It's pretty amazing that we go from dead to alive, right? From incapable of doing the right thing to being full of the right thing. It's an amazing thing that happens inside of us. And so if, as you're spending time reflecting on this, you see that Jesus has changed things in you, spend some time celebrating that with him. You could do that in the form of listening to some worship music. You could do that in the form of prayer, whatever. But actually spend some time with him and thank him for that, and ask him for more. Invite him to have more of your life. I know that can be scary, but it's always a good thing. So I'm going to wrap it up here, because I want to leave some time for our hosts to get to talk with you guys about your answers. But I sure love you guys. I miss you. I'm looking forward to seeing you guys soon. And I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Bye, guys.
Awesome. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that message as much as I did. I think that subject is so important to talk about. And we just want to thank you so much for your really honest and vulnerable answers. Some common themes I saw was just general attitude towards family. A lot of you guys were saying you feel just more calm towards your siblings, maybe towards your parents, just attitude changes like that. And that is a really big thing. That's awesome.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people saying that they were able to be more patient too towards family or friends or just situations in general. And I think it's really cool that once you step into relationship with Jesus, then you have his Holy Spirit power in you, and so it allows you to be those things and connect better with people.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw a couple about anxiety, some depressions. Some people just talking about how pre-Jesus that was a big part of their life, and now they can just sort of feel the comfort and the security in Jesus, and that's a huge thing. Like James said, take some time to celebrate that. That's an awesome thing that you guys have kind of overcome.
Yeah, absolutely. Another theme that I saw, DJ was saying that before Jesus, he would kind of do like good deeds to be recognized by other people. And Guy was saying now that he's like following the Lord, he's a lot less self-righteous. And I just think it's so cool to live a life that's not necessarily about us or about how people view us. And it's so hard because we're always trying to preserve our self-image and look the best that we can to other people. But it's just cool to hear that you guys are learning those things.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Like Jen said in the comments, you guys had some deep thoughts tonight, and
Yeah.
we're so thankful that you guys are contributing. It makes it a lot more fun when we can have a conversation. This feels more like a normal Thrive than just us sitting behind a camera.
Totally.
And we really miss that connection with you guys. So with that being said, I think we're going to do another giveaway. Does that sound right?
Culver's.
Yeah. We'll get some more on there. To enter into that, you just do !raffle. So... What?
No, that was good. That was
Yeah.
right. Sweet.
Hang on, Jacob. It's not quite up yet. Wait for the bot. There you go.
There we go. Now you can do it. You might want to retry that though, Jacob.
Cool. Sweet. Yeah. Into the raffle, you guys. You can win Culver's. So good. Also, we're just going to give you some reminders for the week. So, again, tomorrow we have the lunchtime devotional at noon. James will be doing that. And then in the evening, the game night, which is on... Is it on Twitch, right?
Yes.
Twitch. I don't know. We use so many platforms. Twitch, Zoom. So it's on Twitch. Oh.
Yep.
Cool. And another reminder is that, so at the end of each live night, we're going to do these like fun fact video contributions. So Erica did one last week. It was super cool. And so to enter those, you just send a video with your name. You can say like, hi to everybody, we miss you all, and then saying a cool fact, and then you end it by saying, that's all for tonight, or something. Or like, that's enough, or I don't know.
Yeah, I think you say that's all for tonight.
We'll just post those details on Instagram.
That's all for tonight.
And
Thanks for watching.
oh, that's all for tonight. Thanks for watching. And then you can send it to thrivepv@gmail.com. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And another last one thing, seniors, tell all your senior friends to come next week to our live stream because we have so much fun stuff for you guys, and it won't be fun if you're not here.
We would love to have your parents or whoever else
Yeah.
would like to watch with you then.
Yeah.
Siblings, pets, friends, cool.
Awesome.
Especially pets.
Yeah, especially your pets. That would be cute. James, are we ready for this giveaway? I think we have 2 of them. Can we do 2? Is that all right? All right, we're going to give 2 gift cards away right now.
See if it's going to show.
Yeah, we'll see.
You can no longer
There it is.
ham.
Nice.
That's Joshua, right?
Yes, Joshua
Cool.
Woodward.
Cool.
$5 gift card.
And
then
Ryan.
I didn't even know
Nice.
he was on here.
I didn't either.
Hi, Ryan. You want a $5? He works there, doesn't he?
Oh, you can use your probably employee
No,
discount.
he doesn't work there. He used to work there, though.
Can't use that discount.
Maybe his sister would let him.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, all right. Well, we had a great time hanging out with you guys tonight. We are gonna turn it over to Christy, and she's gonna show us our video, and we're not gonna dab. Nope. See you guys.
Good evening, everyone. This is Christy and Millie and Meyer, and we have an interesting fact for you tonight.
A sponge has no head and cannot move.
That's our interesting fact.